welcome to the Daily HTT channel. Today we are reviewing the website related to PassMark Software, which has compiled the most complete set of comparison charts for processors, video card, hard drives, memory, database software, and Android and iOS devices by reviewing millions of real benchmark results recorded by performance testing users around the world. To start, we will go to CPU Benchmark, which as you can see, has a separate website defined for each title. In the above section, you can see the most popular comparison charts. The first part is the search section, where you can search for your processor and find its scores and value based on a specific model. In the two sections, multi-threaded and single-thread, processors are categorized based on their performance score in single processes or multiple processes, so you can compare the performance of processors. In the best value section, which is one of the most attractive sections of each section, you can check the value of a processor and proceed to purchase it. What does that mean now? This means that, for example, a processor scored 8,599 in the tests, which costs about $13.99, and a processor scored 13,298, which costs $29.99. Now, by dividing the score by the price, we can evaluate whether this processor is worth buying or not. The larger this number, the more worth buying it. As we go down, we have more comparison charts, such as new desktop, laptop, mobile, and server processors. Processors that have the most statistical population in the tests, processor rankings after overclocking. Processor rankings in game tests, and a lot of other interesting information that you can get about processors. If you have been with us so far, don't forget to comment and follow so that we can move on to testing graphics cards. Here, the most popular categories in the search and purchase value section are the same as for processors, and there are two sections for powerful graphics cards and the processing power of graphics cards. Below, we also categorize graphics cards based on power, high-end, mid-range, and low-end. Below, we have charts based on performance, OPS-SEC, operations per second, the performance of graphics cards with different DirectX, and a lot of interesting information that can help you in your purchase. Let's move on to hard drives and memory. I won't give any more general explanations. The structure is the same as you see. Just open the chart that comes to you and check the comparisons, such as the most valuable, high-end, mid-range, and low-end. Based on read and write speeds, compare DDR2 to DDR5 memory and other interesting comparisons. In the software marketplace section, you can also see the largest share of installed applications and games. Among systems, it can be said that general-purpose software has the largest share of installed software, followed by launchers, online meeting software, and programming software. Of course, you can also see the market share of software in the same category based on software categories. In the game section, as expected, launchers such as Steam, Epic, AA, Ubisoft, and a few others are at the top of this list. In the database benchmark section, you can also compare database servers, both local and cloud, and use the best of them in your projects. In the Android benchmark section, you can compare Android phones in terms of processor, memory, storage, and graphics. For example, in terms of processors, you can see that the Samsung S25 series is at the top. But since the iOS category is different, there is no trace of the iPhone in this list. In the graphics section, it is also interesting that the Nubia Remagic 10 Pro is at the top of this list, which is an interesting point, alongside big competitors like Samsung, Google, and Xiaomi. In the iOS section, we have exactly the same Android categories, with the difference that here only Apple phones are competing. For example, in the CPU section, the Apple iPad series is alone at the top. Or even in the graphics section, you may not believe it, but now I really want to add the iPad to my digital life. And the last part, which I specifically left at the end of the video, is the PC benchmark part. In the previous parts, you got to know the processors, graphics cards, memory, and hard drives, and recognize the best ones. Now, in this section, I will show you the configurations that were able to achieve the best performance results in the form of a graph. For example, in the fastest desktop section. By clicking on the first rank in this list, you can see the configuration that used the Intel Core Ultra 9 285K CPU, along with RTX 5090 graphics, a Corsair MP 702TB SSD, and Corsair 24x2 memory, which was able to achieve this attractive PassMark number. So you can build your own system inspired by these configurations. Or if you're really looking for your own ideas, you can select your processor, graphics card, memory, and hard drive from the list in the PC Configurator section, and finally see which range you are in on the PassMark chart. The green range is the good range of this chart, meaning the parts can give you numbers above 7,000 in PassMark, and as it goes lower, your test number will also go lower in PassMark, so be careful in your choice. I hope this review was useful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to be notified of our videos.